That's better. So let's just open to the present moment by just sensing our breathing. And hopefully, where you are, it's quiet. I have birds outside my window. Sort of a gentle reminder that I'm really here and now. So the breath can be a doorway into this moment where you are. See how much of this moment you can really open up to. How free can awareness become to receive your environment, your space, what's outside your space, and what is deeply inside your body, your breath, your senses. So many places here we can attune ourselves to be fully here. So just notice what is arising the most for you here in your awareness about this moment. Maybe it's your thoughts. The thoughts are happening now. Simply hold those thoughts and remind yourself, thinking here and now, even if the thoughts are of the past or the future, they're happening now. Every breath you take is happening here and now. Every sensation is happening here and now. Every feeling, every thought, every sound. And the more we settle into sort of a gentle abiding in the body, the more we open to the present. Breathing in long, I know I'm breathing in long. Breathing out a long out breath, I know I'm breathing out long. Just ride that entire length of the inhale all the way and then gently pause. Here, there is a settling and opening in that pause and then breathing back out. Riding every moment of that exhale all the way out into release. Breathing in, I am aware of my whole body. Breathing out, I am aware of my whole body. This is also from the Sutra on Mindfulness. One of the aspects of mindfulness of body is also just going through and scanning all of the anatomical parts of the body, the feet, the ankles, up the legs to the knees, all the way up to the sit bones, the thighs, just by being aware of these parts. They open, they settle, they release tension. Interestingly, awareness touching any part of our body creates a change in a subtle way. So just spend a little time moving through the various parts of the body, the lower back. You can breathe into that place and unwind tension, breathe it out. The soft belly, the ribs expanding as you breathe in gently, contracting as you breathe out gently. The heart area, the chest opening as the inhale gently lifts the upper body. And on the exhale, you just simply remain in that lifted way, in a posture of basic dignity and presence. And the shoulders and the arms soften. And the wrists and the hands and the fingers at rest. And the jaw and beneath the ears, just softening, giving way, let the jaw drop. Cheekbone muscles drop, soften. Eye muscles letting go, softening. Eyebrow, forehead, gentle softening, opening. The back of the head, softening. Sometimes we can feel a sense of tenderness here. Also noticing now sensations as we pay attention to feelings. Where do you notice energy in the body? Are you feeling settled or a little restless? Are you feeling heavy or light? And what's nice to do with feelings is simply meet whatever you encounter with a loving heart, with a gentle, generous heart of kindness. No judgment here, no striving or controlling anything, just meeting what arises with loving kindness, openness, generosity. And if something arises, you can simply label it as feeling. Feeling is present within me. Perhaps a pleasant feeling. You can just name it pleasant feeling. If it's not pleasant, it's unpleasant, name it that. Or you can just say neutral, neutral feeling. By naming what we experience, we are decentered from that experience. We're able to hold it. We're able to bear witness to it without being caught up in it. So name what you find. Maybe you even notice just how one feeling changes into another. Just ride the flow. You are actually noticing, witnessing, and gaining insight. The transient nature of feeling. And come back to breath. One breath can change a feeling immediately. One reminder that we are embodied as we practice. We are stable and present in our posture can change a feeling. One moment of meeting what arises with a loving heart. And this can also include our thoughts. So you can bring this presence to notice, are there thoughts arising here? Thinking. The thought disperses, another one arises. That one disperses. Just like watching birds landing on a high wire, and then some will take flight, others land. We don't need to follow or chase, we just simply bear witness. The impermanence of our thoughts. and learning that this is not only the true nature of thoughts, but that it's okay, that we can still be even more mindful through this awareness. So, meeting your thoughts with generosity also here. Much like the open sky, where clouds gather and then disperse, not affecting the sky at all. Our thoughts are like those clouds. Your awareness is like the open sky, clear and bright and still and awake. So we'll just abide here with this mind of embodied mindfulness, what a friend of mine calls a hosting presence, a hosting presence with generosity, gentle awareness. So I'm going to play this Samantabhadra Aspiration Prayer, and I invite you to really touch down into your sincerity, your deepest aspiration to be well and to be free, to be joyful, as well as that aspiration for others too, as you hear the song playing.
Everything in samsara and nirvana that can possibly appear as a single ground. Two paths and two results, the miraculous display of awareness and unawareness. Through the aspiration prayer of Samantabhadra, may all awaken in a fully perfect manner in the palace of the Dharmadhatu. The crown of all is unconditioned, the self-arising, inexpressible, vast spaciousness, without the name samsara or nirvana. The awareness of just this is Buddhahood. Unaware sentient beings wander in samsara. May all beings of the three realms be aware of the reality of the inexpressible ground. I, Samantabhadra, am aware that this very reality of the ground, without causes and conditions, is self-arising within the ground, unaffected by the flaws of outer and inner superimposition and denial, and untainted by the stains of the darkness of mindlessness. Therefore, self-appearances are not blemished by any flaws. Within self-awareness resting in its seat, there is no fear even if the threefold existence is destroyed. Nor is there attachment to the five sense pleasures, non-conceptual self-arising mind. Neither solid forms nor the five poisons exist. The unceasing dimension of awareness's lucidity is of a single essence, and yet displays as five wisdoms. The five original Buddha families spring forth from the maturations of these five wisdoms. Through wisdoms fully unfolding from that, the 42 Buddhas originate. Through the dawning of that dynamic energy of the five wisdoms, the 60 blood drinkers come to life. Therefore, ground awareness is never deluded, since I am the original Buddha. Through my aspiration prayer, may all sentient beings cycling through the three realms recognize the face of self-arising awareness, fully unfold great wisdom. My emanations form an unceasing stream, unfurling as inconceivable billions, displaying as a vast array of suitable guidance. Through my compassionate aspiration prayer, may all sentient beings cycling through the three realms leave the six kinds of existence behind. At first, sense deluded sentient beings do not dawn as awareness in the ground. They are absolutely mindless and oblivious. Exactly that is unawareness, the cause of delusion. From within that vacuous swoon, a fearful, vague cognizance stirs. From that self and others as well as enmity arise. Through the gradual blossoming of latent tendencies, samsara unfolds, taking its natural course. Due to that, the 5 poisons of the afflictions flourish, and their karmas become an incessant flow. Thus the ground of sentient beings' delusion is mindless unawareness. Hence through this aspiration prayer of myself, the Buddha, they all recognize awareness itself. Carnate unawareness is mindless, oblivious cognizance. Imaginative unawareness is the clinging to the duality of self and other. This twofold carnate and imaginative unawareness is the ground of delusion of all sentient beings. Through this aspiration prayer of myself, the Buddha, may all samsaric sentient beings, darkness of dull mindlessness be dispelled. Their mind of dualistic clinging be translucent, and their awareness recognize its own face. The mind of dualistic clinging is down from the arising of subtle fixation. Dense latent tendencies gradually unfold. Be it food, wealth, clothing, places, companions, the 5 sense pleasures or beloved relatives. We are tormented by our attachment to what seems attractive. These are mundane delusions. The karmas of perceiver and perceived are never exhausted. When the results of clinging ripen, we are born as hungry ghosts, tortured by craving. How pitiful is our hunger and thirst. Through this aspiration prayer of myself, the Buddha, may sentient beings full of attachment and clinging neither cast out the torment of desire, nor welcome the craving of attachment, but may awareness take its very seat, through letting mind relax in its own state, and may discriminating wisdom be attained.
Hmm. So just take a moment here. Our time is up for tonight. And just a last moment of attuning to your breathing, your body, the wish for yourself and all beings to be safe, to be peaceful, to be happy in natural and lasting way. to be well in mind and body, and to be free from suffering and all that causes that suffering.